Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I'm Damian Farr, and as always, thank you for tuning in to another episode where we're changing it up again. Facial hair just keeps changing here at the Farr Show, where let's do a zoom in here again, where we gotta show off some facial hair, because for some reason, it's continuing to change. You know, just changing it up, and I really like having the option to zoom, so I'm gonna use it here and there. Because I didn't have that option. Well, I did, but it didn't look good. This looks really good. So, really, let's start talking here about Spider-Man Far From Home. Sony, I gotta say, you're hitting it out of the park with Spider-Man lately. I mean, the Spider-Man PS4 game was amazing. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was amazing. And Spider-Man Far From Home looks amazing. So, you're hitting it out of the park. I hope you keep doing this, because I'm excited to see what's next for Spider-Man with Spider-Man Far From Home. If I'm being honest, they just keep taking my names. So my idea is when I get to ABC, I'm not saying it narcissistically, it's just me hoping I get there, and it's the mindset that I'm going to get there. So if I get to ABC, I was hoping to do homecoming shows in Hartford at the Shower Arts Center is what it's called. Nice theater. And then if I was doing shows internationally, kind of like Conan Without Borders type of a thing, or Conan Takes Japan. That's not the name, there's the actual name. I was going to call it Far From Home, but with 2 R's. So they've taken my naming scheming so far, and I like that actually. I'm still going to use it in the future if I can, but that's awesome. So let's break down this trailer here, where it's Spider-Man at a homeless event where they're raising money. I think it was cool. I like that he and Aunt May are really cool with it. I think she's okay with it. It sounds like she's okay with it. I assume he hasn't told her that he died or turned to dust at one point, but that's not important. Happy Hogan and Aunt May are maybe a thing. That's a little weird, but okay. Then there's the logos for the Sony, Columbia, Marvel Studios, normal stuff. And then it's pretty much him just packing for a school field trip at the beginning, which I thought was cool. I like that they showed him getting the passport. I like that they showed him getting the toothpaste and everything. It was a little weird, but cool. And then I love how he gets to Europe, and it's MJ and him, I guess, kind of on a date. They're in like a theater, it looks like, and it's just him sitting there or standing there, and he's like, "You look pretty," and she's like, "Well, now I'm valuable to you," type of a thing. So she's got jokes. I like it. Nick Fury is back in a good way. I know he was in Infinity War. I know he's gonna be in Captain Marvel, but I like this Nick Fury back. It's really cool. I like the fact that, he tranquilizes Ned and just like, "Hello, Spider-Man." And then he's like, "You're Nick Fury." And he's like, afraid, kind of like he was with Michael Keaton, but at the same time, he's like, you're like my idol in a way. And I'm like, that's cool. There's new suits. There's the noir suit, it looks like, and then the black suit, which looks awesome. It's just the blue changed for black. I don't know why, but I like it because the Way Off show colors were blue and black. So then there's a new villain, Mysterio, which is played by Jake Gyllenhaal. In the comics, he has a globe. There's a photo of him in the comics. But in this movie, they show his face. Works. And I like the TV scene at the end, where he calls him Dickwad, because that's ridiculous in the best way. But one major thing I want to point out. It looks great, but. There was an error. So if you watch that one scene where it's him, I love the fact that I can do this now, just standing there. He was just standing, looking over at Flash. He's just looking over there. And then suddenly he's back, leaning on something. And then he's walking forward. And it's just all cut together really weird, where I went out of the microphone's range. But that's not important. So, really, I thought this trailer was great. I'm hyped, so hyped for this movie. Spider-Man Homecoming was one of my favorite MCU movies so far. It's in my top 4 for sure. I don't remember the last time I did a video on it, so I don't remember where I placed it. But as time has gone on, I've liked this movie more and more, to the point where it might be second behind Infinity War. And I know that's insane to say because there's so many great movies in the MCU. But I just love the high school aspect of the movie. It seems real, surprisingly. So, what did you think about the trailer? I'll have it, in the eye up here, and then I'll have it in the comments below. Please tell me what you think of the trailer. Are you excited for Spider-Man Homecoming? What did you think, or excuse me, are you excited for Spider-Man Far From Home? What did you think of Homecoming? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a far off night.